Hello, everyone. My name is Sadeq Zougari. I work at Akkodis. And in the context of DigiEcoQuarry, I'm work package leader of work package 4. So I will present to you the IQS digital heart of the DigiEcoQuarry. Just a brief, short presentation of Akkodis for those that don't know who we are. Akkodis is trying to tackle the world's toughest challenges by deploying best-in-class engineering talents and cutting-edge technologies practices that drive. Yes. Okay. Akkodis is present in several industries. Here you have the list of the industries where Akkodis is present: automotive, transportation, aerospace. I will not go through all of these industries. We have several practices where we have a huge, let's say, expertise. Here you can see all the expertise. We have the digitalization topics, but also analytics, cloud infrastructure, and so on. And we are providing several service lines around consulting, proposition of solutions, talent, and building academies. We are present in 30 countries with around 4 billion annual revenue and more than 15,000 engineers. So this is a short presentation. I have with me Bukhans. If you want to have more discussions about Akkodis, he can give more details. So now let's move on to the presentations. I will introduce the context and the challenges and objectives. So DigiEcoQuarry ambitions. It was already said, it's about to tap the full potential of digital queries through significant breakthrough in the process digitalizations and automations capabilities for aggregate sectors. And I would like to show these two slides because one, it is very, very important that explain the problem. And this slide comes from a study performed by McKinsey a few years ago, showing that less than 1% of operational data are used in the decision-making process, and it states exactly the point of failures and how to solve these points. So the first point of failures is the data is not captured. That's why it is not used. So for that we need to capture the data. Then the data is not streamed. So we need to have an infrastructure, data infrastructure, to collect the data and store it. Then we need to make the data accessible. And to do that, we need a data management tools and platforms. Data is not analyzed. So we need to have analytics and tools to automate and integrate the data. And finally, data visualizations in order to use the data for decision-making process. So having this in mind, and if we go back to the concept proposed by the project, so we see that all these processes, and for each process, what we envision is to have to put in place these data captures through sensors coming from all these processes. The data then should go to these sub-platforms or what we call expert systems. And finally, to really collect the data should go to these IQS platforms. It is in the center, which store, collect, manage, and then make the data available for IA, for building services, and also make the data available for the BIM. We will have some presentations for that, and to create services and dashboards that can be used by the end users. So now, saying this, let's see the data management objectives. So the data management objectives is to develop these IQS platforms that enables query for digitalizations through ICT solutions, BIM, and AI technologies to ensure for interoperability of the data source for different processes in different queries. What were our challenges regarding the data management? First one, solutions should be affordable by all types of queries. We should be able to connect all the activities, machines, processes. The platforms and the tools should be manageable by workers with basic IT knowledge. Solutions should be adaptable, scalable, replicable, and able to work independently from any expert system. So there is a lot of challenges that we had to tackle. So now let me introduce the solutions that we created and the main key features. So here we see the IQS in the center it is working on top of different services, Azure, Data Lake, and IoT platforms. Then we have the data management platforms with different components, managing the data collections, the data sharings, a data catalog with metadata, and also a web app to enable data visualizations. Okay. And this data management platforms is working on top of a data integration environment. Now let me explain the modules that are on the right and on the left. On blue, what we have to connect to connect with the IQS is these modules about mobile machinery. One provided by About and one provided by DHP. So I will explain the concept for one, and this concept can be generalized to the other external systems. So for About, we developed at the IQS levels one modules that collect this data, store it, make it available to external systems, and this data is used by the business management tools. This upper layer that enables to highlight and to show all the KPIs related to the transport expert systems. And we did this also for Rock Team and Chalmers for their modules that manage LCA and EPD tools. And we did it also with ITK systems that provide services about health and safety. And on the right levels, we did very important work to integrate the SCADA systems that manage the processing in the plant. And we did it with two SCADA systems, one managed by Maestro and one by Arco. And finally, one module has been implemented to integrate, to interconnect with the mobile crusher provided by Mezzo. On the lower part, you see IA and BIM. So we developed different connectors that enables Sigma and UPM, the leader of these parts, to collect, integrate, and get the data from the IQS. And sorry. Here? Okay. Perfect. And finally, all these tools, the business management tools and the IQS, are accessible to all pilot site users. So this is another view of the central data management platforms. This is a ICT view with central application servers in the middles, working with the different type of databases and working directly on Azure Cloud. And on the left side, you have the IQS users that can connect with the different APIs. And the expert systems, these interconnections is made thanks to different connectors, what we call proxy. Now let me explain the development journey and what was our approach. So we started by defining the ICT requirement analysis for different aspects. Then we made an inventory of all the existing ICT assets. Then we made a benchmark of the best digitalization tools, analyzing different cloud providers, AWS, Google, and Azure Cloud. We also assessed different open source solutions, and we defined the global integration strategy. Once this has been done, we made the design of the architectures. We implemented the central data management platforms and its APIs and interfaces. We implemented the data ingestion and processing, the security with one strong module, Keycloak, and finally we defined the global data integration. For what I will say just right now, it was very complex topics. It was about business management tools. It seems easy, but it was very complex. And we had to go through complete identifications of the KPIs that we wanted to provide. And thanks to all the partners and in particular to ANEFA, who made a great job for helping us to identify these KPIs, we moved forward, identify the minimal data that can enable us to compute the KPIs. Then after the identifications of the minimal data, we defined different data models and data formats. And this is an asset of the project, because now we can say that we have some models for different topics. We implemented the upload and the download interfaces, the integrations, and finally we started creating and drafting the dashboards. So this was the approach. Now let me show you some results. Some results. Here you have a view of the central data management platform with its interfaces showing all the data coming from the processes and the sub-processes. We have an access to the content of the files that are shared, and also to give access to other external systems and automate the access. We defined different APIs that give access to all the informations. Now let me go into the details into some services that we developed. How can I? Lorena, I can't click on up. Okay, so the animation doesn't work, but it is not a real up. Yeah, the first one. Yeah, please. Yeah, this one. Excellent. So here you see all the three services that we developed just to make things very concrete for Maestro systems. Here you see that we have already some APIs that gives access to the parameters generated by Maestro systems and uploaded into the IQS. This data is accessible. Same for ARCO. And for about and DHP systems, here you see exactly the names of the APIs that gives access to the data, the informations, the transport operations for about, and also for the list of the parameters collected by the HP systems. So let me go up. Can you? Yes, this one. So here, yes, also we developed these services that shows the plant productions informations, daily productions with all the KPIs that you can see on the right hand. And these are what we call the minimal data that enables the computer, the KPIs. Last one. Yes, same procedures, data visualizations, APIs, and data models. So now let me just present the next one. Yeah. So here it is. It's about the business management tools and our implementations of Power BI. So for that we created applications that gather different dashboards specific to different topics. Dashboards are created using data sets or data warehouse databases. These data sets are generated using all the data stored in databases and generated from the files uploaded by the different expert systems. On these slides, we can see exactly what one dashboard showing plant productions, evolutions on daily basis, and also different KPIs. And on the right hand, different view of the same KPIs, giving some threshold, not to be some thresholds. And here another view showing how can have a holistic view with these applications, showing all the dashboards of all the sub-processes of the query. We can have access to environmental KPIs, impact, plant production, transport, all the processes that was implemented. And finally, one other result showing the integrations that we had with the AI team, and it was across work package, cross task activities, and what we can see here shortly is that the IoT platforms that we developed can collect informations coming from different sensors deployed on the fields, and this will be displayed later. And in particular, it was about with LoRa technologies, and all the data stored in the data lake is then made available in the IQS. And here you can see the data visualizations. We can see what is flowing to the data lake. And on this side, you see that we have also some APIs, direct APIs that can be used for the usage. So conclusions, broader implications, impact. So we think really that the IQS is transforming the query industries. Why? We have a comprehensive data management platform that integrates all the technology that I just mentioned. We established that the data is really an asset that is enabling data to access to data for process monitoring, predictive maintenance, and also the creations of additional AI-driven use case. These platforms is very sustainable because it is already included in other will be used in other projects. And also we showed this seamless integration across systems, plant productions, transport, LCA, APD tools, health and safety, and also mobile crushers. All these systems were already integrated. So what about future proof of the design? So this is the ability of the IQS to adapt and remain relevant as technologies and industry needs evolves. And I tried to highlight just few of these aspects about scalability and adaptability. So the IQS is by design able to integrate new expert systems and also additional additional IoT sensors. The IQS can enable integrations with other enterprise resource planning or ERP or systems such as SAP. We didn't have the chance to implement it within the project due to security issues at the sites level, but there is really no issues for that. And finally, the IQS is an enabler for the usage of IA in the query, because we provide, let's say, a modern data management platforms, unified, accessible, open, given access to the data, and where we can control the quality of what is uploaded. So the next step. So for the next step, I identified three. First one is the scaling of the IQS to new queries, expanding the IQS to include new processes and enables modern IA-driven use cases. And for the commercializations, we are having different discussions internally, and we think that we are working on the creation of an offer to provide the IQS as a software, as a platform, and finally make the system available to broader industries. And last comment about the call to action. So for all the stakeholders, so you can join us in the next phase of the deployment. And many collaborations opportunities are here. For query managers and partners, please ask for demonstrations if you would like to know more about the IQS. And then last words is for policymakers. So we are available to discuss in alignment with regulatory standards that can be integrated in these platforms. So this is all what I had to say about this IQS.